News with Katrina Smith.
Welcome and good morning. Thank you so much for joining us on this Sunday. It is August 18th, 2024. As promised, meteorologist Jill Reel is back again. As promised also, though, cloudy skies for this Sunday.
Yeah, not the best news for today. That's why we're in yellow, because where's the sun?
It's right here.
Yes, we are dealing with clouds and some rain showers for this morning. Again, just a few scattered showers as we go throughout the morning hours on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. The majority of the steady rain will be moving in as we head towards this afternoon. So as we zoom out, you can see more in the way of some rain back towards Buffalo and then even to the west of Toronto. So as we go throughout the morning and especially this afternoon, you're going to want that umbrella handy. It is muggy and mild to start. We are starting off in the 70s in some locations, 70 in New Hartford, 70 as well in Westmoreland, 73 in Westerville, 68 in Little Falls. Across the southern valleys, 66 in Oneonta, 70 in Unadilla, and 68 in Norwich. As we go throughout the next 12 hours, you'll notice that chance of rain and some thunderstorms are going to increase for this afternoon. We could see some pockets of some heavy rain. Look at those rainfall totals coming up. Katrina?
Thank you so much, Jill. Stepping off just minutes ago, the 2024 Tunnel to Towers 5K Run and Walk Central New York.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Jill Reel.
We are starting off this morning with very muggy conditions across central New York, along with mostly cloudy skies. A live look downtown Utica. Looking at our Nexus camera, again, current conditions, pretty much what we saw on Saturday morning. Cloud cover and humid conditions across central New York. That dew point is at 65, which means we're going to be dealing with muggy conditions not only for this morning, but into the afternoon as well. And on top of that, we are going to see more in the way of some rain across the region. Speaking of rain, not too much showing up on a Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Just a few sprinkles up towards Boonville and Old Forge. But as we zoom out, you can see more rain just to the west. Again, the area of low pressure hasn't moved too much over the past 24 hours, but it is edging closer to central New York. So that does mean that chance of rain is going to increase, especially as we head towards this afternoon and into the evening hours. So you'll notice our chance of rain pretty much skyrockets as we head towards this afternoon into the likely category. So if you need to run any errands, I highly suggest doing it this morning, because as we head towards this afternoon, we will be tracking that rain, and that rain is going to continue into this evening, into the beginning of tonight. Now, during the overnight, that chance of rain begins to decrease, but you'll notice tomorrow we start off dry, but another round of some rain will move in throughout the morning and into the afternoon as the cold front approaches. Now, that cold front is going to bring some very refreshing air to the region as we head towards Tuesday and into Wednesday. Now, with the rain for today, we do have a slight risk of some flooding down across the southern valleys. This includes Shenango and Otsego counties. That is the best chance for some heavy rain to develop as we go throughout the day. So let's track this on our SkyCast. Again, relatively dry for this morning, but as we head towards the afternoon, evening hours, you'll notice showers and a few thunderstorms developing. These thunderstorms will not be on the severe side, but could contain some heavy rain. So that's, we got to keep a close eye on those thunderstorms for this afternoon, evening. That rain will taper off for tonight, but same story tomorrow, dry to start, but more showers and some thunderstorms with the cold front moving in during the afternoon. So rainfall amounts for today, between a half an inch to an inch of rainfall. Again, we could see localized heavier amounts of rain with those thunderstorms developing for this afternoon. So again, muggy today, temperatures in the upper 70s with scattered showers and a few thunderstorms. Tonight, rain chances decrease, but it's still going to be quite muggy with overnight lows in the 60s. We go from overnight lows in the 60s to highs in the 60s as we head towards Tuesday. Much cooler air. But if you're a fan of summer, returns by next weekend. So it is Pinot Noir Day.
Heck yeah. I knew that yesterday.
I know. You're preparing yourself. It's most famously associated with which region of France?
It's got to be either Bordeaux or Burgundy. Definitely. It's, you know what? Our director, Ed, has given us a hand. He says A, Burgundy.
It is A, Burgundy.
Great.
Ed is like
Ed is
Smart.
on the money with the trivia.
I
Like,
think it's
he
because
knows.
it's not earth science related, so
Yeah.
we're okay.
Wait, Ed. When she gets the earth science questions going, both of us will just be completely
Yeah.
stoked. So anyway, National Pinot Noir Day, but it's also National Fajita Day.
Ooh.
When I saw this yesterday, I was like, this is... Welcome back, and thank you so much for joining us for another half hour of News Channel 2 Weekend Today. I'm Katrina Smith. Get you right over to the Weather Center with meteorologist Jill Reel. We have a rainy day ahead, you know, so cloudy skies to wake up to. Warm though, right?
And humid. Not a good hair day.
No, you
Not the
notice we
best hair
both
day.
curled and we both wore yellow because we thought we could be your sunshine
Yes,
today.
but as soon as we're off the air, this hair is going up. But yes, very humid conditions and some rain showing up on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. These showers will become more numerous as we go throughout the afternoon and into the evening hours. You can see all that rain back to the west, back as you head towards Buffalo, Elmira, also seeing some rain near Toronto. That's all going to be pushing to the east as we go throughout the day. On top of that, it is warm and humid. Temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s, 66 in Otter Lake, 73 in Westernville, 68 in Dolgeville. As we head to the south across the southern valleys, 70 in Sherburne, 70 as well in Oneonta. Again, that chance of rain is going to increase, especially as we head towards this afternoon, evening. Could even see a few thunderstorms as well. I'll track that chance for some rain coming up. Katrina?
Thank you, Jill. Eddie's Restaurant in Sylvan Beach is marking.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Jill Reel.
We are starting this morning with cloudy skies across central New York and very humid conditions as we take a live look. Downtown Utica, again, dealing with kind of a gloomy start to the day. It's a good indoor day. Katrina was just talking about making some salsa today, so maybe whipping up something in the kitchen, relaxing, reading a book, because it's going to be quite uncomfortable as we go throughout the morning into the afternoon just because of that humidity. Temperatures aren't going to be that warm. We're going to be in the 70s, but with those dew points in the 60s and that chance of rain, it's not going to feel quite pleasant outside for today. But if you're not a fan of the heat and humidity, just wait a couple days. We're going to see a big cool down by the middle of the week. On our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, just a few sprinkles around right now, but our chance of rain is going to increase as we go throughout the afternoon, thanks to an area of low pressure just to our west that's slowly going to push eastward. And as it does, we're going to see rain and a few thunderstorms as we head towards this afternoon and into the evening hours. So you can see that chance of rain greatly increases to the likely to almost certain category by 3 p.m. And those showers and a few thunderstorms will be around during the afternoon and into the evening hours. But notice after 9 p.m. that chance of rain dramatically decreases. So we're not going to see too much rain for tonight. But once again tomorrow, starting out dry with more in the way of some showers as the cold front moves in as we go throughout Monday morning, continuing into Monday afternoon and Monday evening. So with that chance of rain for today and all that moisture in the air, that high humidity, we do run the risk for some excessive rainfall, especially down in Otsego and Shenango counties. What does that mean? Well, any showers or thunderstorms that do develop could contain some heavy rain that could lead to some minor flooding. So just be aware of that. Keep an eye on those streams and creeks as we go throughout the afternoon and into the evening hours. So on our Skycast, again, dry for this morning. If you want to run some errands, now is the time to do it. As we head towards this afternoon, evening, showers and thunderstorms develop. Any thunderstorms that do develop could contain some heavy rain. Rain tapers off as we head into tonight, so a dry start for tomorrow, but that cold front moves in. And with that cold front, another round of showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon. So rainfall amounts between a ½ inch to an inch of rain as we go throughout today into tonight and into tomorrow morning. So muggy for today. Temperatures only in the upper 70s tonight. One more night of the air conditioner, then you can give it a rest. Temperatures will be in the 60s for tonight. Taking a look at the rest of your forecast, big changes as we head towards Tuesday and Wednesday. Highs only in the 60s on Tuesday, near 70 on Wednesday, before we warm back up to near 80 for the weekend. Now, I took Latin. What did you take in school?
So we had to take Latin way back when I went to school for 2 years, and then we were able to take a language, so I took Spanish.
So this might not help you. Okay, what is
Never.
Pinot? But you love wine.
I love wine.
So what does Pinot Noir mean in French?
My daughter takes French. I feel like noir, I felt like means black, so It's got to be B, pine and black, but Pinot doesn't mean pine. I feel like Pinot is small.
It is pine and black. Pinot means pine or pine cone in French.
Oh.
And it's the shape of the grape that they use for Pinot Noir.
It's shaped like a pine cone?
Yeah, so that's why also Pinot Grigio has that shape as
It's
well.
shaped like a pine cone.
Yes.
I learned
There you
something
go.
new today, and I thought I knew everything there was to know about wine. Thank you so much, Jill. The Tunnel to Towers Run and Walk doubled its numbers.
With Ben Kinney.
Good evening. We'll get to those stories in a moment, but first we are still under a flash flood warning here in Oneida County. Heavy rains continuing to move through the area. Let's not waste any time. Let's head right over to the Weather Center with meteorologist Jill Reel. We're watching all the usual flood-prone areas, Sequoia Creek in Whitesboro, among others. How are things looking right now?
Yeah, we're keeping a close eye. We had a little bit of a lull, which was good, but now more heavy rain is moving in, and that is why the National Weather Service extended that flash flood warning to at least 6:45. So if you are in this area, this red square, red polygon, this does include Whitesboro, just be aware that there is more heavy rain moving into the area. I'm going to zoom in on where that heavy rain is right now. It is in the Hamilton region, heading towards Brookfield and Singerfield. This heavy rain is making its way into southern Oneida County. This will include Paris, Clinton, Whitesboro, and Utica. There already is some ponding on the roadway, so if you have to go out, again, take the proper precaution as this rain is going to continue throughout the evening hours. We are keeping a close eye on the Sequoia Creek. Still okay at this point in time, but we're going to keep an eye on that potential for heavy rain. In addition to that, we did have some strong thunderstorms that moved through Herkimer County, primarily in the Cedarville area. So we're going to digest that information for you. But more rain, more thunderstorms for this evening and tomorrow. If you're not a fan of this weather, just wait a couple of days. Some big changes in the forecast for the middle of the week. Look at that coming up. Ben?
Jill, thank you very much. We have new information on yesterday morning shooting.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Jill Reel.
Still tracking the potential for some flash flooding as we head throughout the evening into tonight. Let's take a live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. The area in the red box is under a flash flood warning. This now has been extended till 7:45. It was at 6:45. Now we're at 7:45. This does include the Utica area all the way down towards Sherburne in Shenango County. I'm going to zoom in where the heaviest rain is falling right now. We are seeing that heavy rain in parts of southern Oneida and into Madison County. This includes Singerfield as well as Madison and Hamilton. And the reason why I zoomed in into this area is because as of right now, the estimated rainfall in this area is over 3 inches of rain. So we are going to keep a close eye on the potential for more rain to accumulate, and that is why there is a flash flood warning. I'm also keeping a close eye on the Sequoia Creek. Levels are okay at this point in time, but we're still going to be tracking more in the way of some heavy rain as we go throughout the evening into tonight and tomorrow as well. That's all because of a low pressure system off to our west, making its way across New York State as we head into tonight and tomorrow with the potential for more in the way of some rain. So on our SkyCats, you can see showers and thunderstorms still moving through the region for the first half of tonight. Even by 9:30, still tracking the pockets of some heavy rain. The rain does diminish throughout the overnight. So tomorrow morning, dry to start, more in the way of some heavy rain as we go throughout Monday late morning into the afternoon hours. This is when the cold front is going to move through. So with that cold front, some thunderstorms will begin to develop. This cold front will make its way to the east. The weather will improve as we head towards Monday evening and into Monday night. The big story, though, is going to be on Tuesday. We're going to start off in the morning in the 40s. It's going to be quite refreshing with highs only in the low to mid 60s as we head towards Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday evening. So scattered thunderstorms continue for tonight. We'll drop back into the 60s. More in the way of some rain and thunderstorms for tomorrow. Highs in the 70s. Taking a look at the rest of your forecast. Mid 60s at the warmest for Tuesday and into Wednesday, but we're back into summer as we head towards the weekend with more in the way of some sunshine. More news and sports coming up.
With Ben Kinney.
Good evening. Strong storms battered parts of the area this afternoon and into this evening, bringing down trees and flooding some roads in the area. It's your top story tonight. A viewer sent us this picture of a possible funnel cloud just after 3 p.m. in West Winfield. Just up the road from there, multiple trees were taken down in the area of North Columbia Road in Cedarville. The National Weather Service will be looking into whether a tornado is behind that damage. The heavy rains also causing widespread flash flooding across northern Oneida County tonight. The Mesonet site at Camden measuring just over 2 inches of rain. The Oneida County Sheriff's Office says multiple roads along Route 61 near Florence are flooded. We found some flooding along Erie Boulevard in Rome. A flash flood warning remains in effect until 11:45. For more on that, let's head right over to the Weather Center with meteorologist Jill Reel. And it's been kind of a crazy night. Things calming down now, but it just seemed like the rain was constant on the radar all night.
We just kept seeing heavy rain over the same area over numerous hours, and that's why we did have those flash flood warnings. We still have one flash flood warning to pass along to you. This is in northwestern parts of Oneida County. This does include Camden. So again, that flash flood warning is in effect for Camden and Florence. This is until 11:45, so just about 45 minutes from now. Now, just north of Camden, as you head towards Florence, is where the heaviest rain has fallen over the last 6 hours, about 5.3 inches of rain just north of Camden in less than 6 hours. And that is why they were dealing with flooded roadways across that area. And that heavy rain is coming to an end, which is some good news. We still can't rule out a passing shower or two as we head into the overnight. Very humid conditions, so some fog will develop as we head into tomorrow morning. Unfortunately, more rain in the forecast for tomorrow. Look at that coming up. Ben?
Jill, thank you very much. The 77th annual Woodsman's Field Days.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Jill Reel.
We are tracking some scattered showers across central New York, still dealing with the potential for some minor flooding, but the heaviest rain is moving out of the area. A live look downtown Utica. Again, the roads are wet for this morning. It is warm and humid outside with temperatures starting off in the upper 60s. On our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, just want to pass along once again that there is that flash flood warning until 11:45. I do believe the National Weather Service out of Binghamton will expire this flash flood warning at 11:45. But just be aware that there are probably still some roadways that still have some water on it up across Camden as well as Florence. Also tracking more rain that's going to make its way into Madison County and eventually into Otsego County over the next hour or so. Still a few lightning strikes with this heavy rain that's going to continue to push to the east. This is all associated with a low pressure system that's continuing to push east, and as it does, waves of precipitation continue to move on in. Now tomorrow, cold front associated with this low pressure system will put an end to that heavy rain that we've been dealing with over the past couple of days. Also will put an end to the humidity. Much cooler weather will be arriving as we head towards the middle of the week. But that chance of rain is going to diminish for tonight as we head into tomorrow morning. Dry to start, but as you notice, as we go throughout the morning hours, and especially during the afternoon, that chance of rain is going to be likely with that cold front moving through. Just like today, any thunderstorms that do develop could contain some heavy rain, so we're going to keep a close eye on those rainfall amounts as the ground is very saturated across the region, so it's not going to take much for the potential for some flash flooding for tomorrow. The chance of rain will go down, though, as we head towards tomorrow night, but with the cooler weather in place, we can't rule out a passing shower as we head towards Tuesday and Wednesday in the form of lake effect rain showers. Yes, it's going to be that cold where we could see some lake effect rain showers for the middle of the week. So on our Skycast, as we head towards tomorrow morning, again, dry to start. It's going to be muggy with temperatures in the upper 60s as we head towards the afternoon. Cold front's going to move through, so by 1 p.m. we are tracking rain and a few thunderstorms. Those will push to the east, so we will begin to dry out as we head towards Monday night and into Tuesday. Now, Tuesday's big story is going to be those cold temperatures. We're only going to see highs in the low 60s as we head towards Tuesday afternoon. Notice we'll start off sunny, but we do run the risk for a few showers for Tuesday afternoon. So again, for tonight, muggy with scattered showers and thunderstorms coming to an end tomorrow. Another round of showers and thunderstorms moving into the region. Temperatures will be in the low 70s. It's going to be a bit of a shocking change for the middle of the week with highs only in the low to mid 60s for Tuesday and into Wednesday. But we're back into the 70s to near 80 degrees by next weekend. More sports and news coming up.
At our Herkimer, we